Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Grace. Thank you for clicking on today's video. So I am going to be doing a foundation review and wear test on UOMA Beauty's Say What foundation. I think that's how you pronounce their brand. I'm not sure. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments.
I was wrong. It's UOMA Beauty. I really butchered that,
but I'm pretty sure that's how you pronounce it. But yeah, this is a newer brand to the beauty world. I think that they have been out for like 2 months now, so still fairly new, and I've really been wanting to try out this foundation, so I went ahead and picked it up. I'm going to be applying it. You're going to see all of that, and I'm going to do a wear test, so I'm going to let you know what is up with this foundation, if you need it, if it's a flop, all that. But yeah, so if you want to see my thoughts and how this foundation wears, then keep on watching. So before we get started, I kind of want to give you a little lowdown on what this foundation is, what it's about, what the brand's about, things like that. So basically, this foundation is not like a one-size-fits-all foundation. There are 51 shades and there are 6 different formulas for this one foundation, so depending on your skin tone, the needs of your skin. So basically it says on Ulta's website, 6 unique formulas. UOMA Beauty understands different skin, different needs, so they created the most personalized foundation ever made. Each of the 6 unique formulas is developed specifically to target the needs and concerns of each skin tone. Find your skin kin, find your complexion perfection. So basically, the benefits of this foundation are supposed to be adjustable coverage, long-lasting, vibrant matte finish with blurring effect, hydrating, which a lot of people, I think, when they think matte foundations, they think dry. So this is actually something that I think I will benefit from. So biomimicry pigments mimics the skin for a flawless finish, formulated without parabens, talc, or DC5. Vegan, cruelty-free. Sounds good, but is it going to work on the skin? We are going to find out. So, like I said, there are 6 unique formulas, and each skin kin is what they call it. I think there's like 6 or 7 different shades in each one, and so I picked up the Fair Lady is one of the skin kins, and that's the one that I picked up in TW1. So this is a light foundation with a warm undertone. Normally I either go for warm or neutral depending on the brand, because it can kind of vary. Sometimes neutral undertones are too pink for me, sometimes warm undertones are too warm. So I'm hoping that this one is a good match. It's kind of also hard to tell when you're shopping in a makeup store, because the lighting is way different than what you use at home or what you see when you're standing out in the sun. Oh, I didn't tell you how much it costs. This foundation is $39. You can get it on their website, or you can purchase it at Ulta or on Ulta's website. So $39 is actually a pretty good price for a higher end foundation. We know this. Higher end foundations can get really pricey, and then they do have some really good affordable foundations from the drugstore. So this is kind of an in-between. Comes with 1.0 fluid ounces, and it comes in a glass container. So I don't feel like this is something that I would want to travel with, because I don't want to break it. But I really like the packaging. It's really simple. Now we can get started with applying it to our skin. So I'm going to do everything like I normally would. I'm going to prime with my Holy Grail primer. I'm going to use my Holy Grail concealer. Everything is going to be like I normally would on a daily basis, except I'm switching the foundation. So I know that if this doesn't work for me, that it's not necessarily any of the other products, because those are the products I use on a daily basis. So for primer today, I'm going to be using the Too Faced Hangover Primer, and I'm just going to apply this to the skin. Now that we have you zoomed in, as you can see, I'm going to be starting off kind of small and seeing if it can build up. It is supposed to be a buildable finish, so we will see. I'm just going to use my little Beauty Blender foundation palette to put the foundation on, and I'm going to start off. Okay, it's like very liquidy. So this is like 1.5, 2 pumps onto the palette, and I've got my damp beauty sponge, and we're gonna start. Wow. That just blended into my skin like perfectly. It is, I don't know, in person it looks like it's a pretty good match. It looks a little light. It looks way lighter on camera than it does in person. It is a little too light for my skin, but it's not bad. It just looks really light in the camera. But wow. So like I said, this was 1.5 pumps. Other than it being too light for my face, I should have gone up a shade. But yeah, this one is a little bit too light, but it's okay, we can bronze it up. But overall, really easy to blend. That was like so freaking easy. It just like melted into my skin and blended itself out pretty much. There are a couple of spots on my face that I think I'm going to just go over a little bit. So I'm going to do one more pump and just kind of go over the spots that I think need more coverage, mainly around my mouth area because it's where I've been breaking out and it's a little red and irritated. But other than that, I don't think I really need to add any more anywhere else, especially because we still have to conceal and, you know, powder and all of that. And I think once we do that, we'll be okay. Really quickly, I am like already obsessed with this foundation. I hope it wears really well because the way my skin looks, I mean, it literally just like blended right into my skin. It does feel a little tacky, but not bad, and once we set it, it'll be fine. So I'm gonna go ahead and fast forward, do the rest of my makeup, and then we will be right back to give you my first impressions once my makeup is done. Okay, so this is what my makeup looks like now that I have completed it. Literally, my skin looks so good. I don't even understand what magic is in this foundation, but so far it looks super, super good. I just did like an everyday makeup look. Didn't go too heavy on the eyes or anything. Did every step as I normally do, and I really, really like the way my skin looks right now. Now that I have like bronzer and stuff on too, it doesn't look too pale, which is a good thing because that was really scary, and I'm sorry that you had to see that. But overall, the finish, I really like it. It doesn't feel drying at all. It does have a more of a matte look, but I highlighted and everything, so I don't know. So far so good. First impressions, I love it, and I just think that this is going to be a holy grail foundation for me. But it is currently 1:05, so I've had the foundation on for about 30 minutes now, and I am going to go about my day. I'm not really doing a whole lot. I'm kind of working around the house today, and then might go run a couple of errands later, so I will keep my camera with me. I'll update you guys in a couple of hours, and then again at the end of the night. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. Okay, so little update. It has been about 4 hours now since I put on my makeup, and it still looks really good. I am getting like that little crease in my chin, but I mean, that always happens. I feel like with foundation, I don't know, I like bake right there and everything, and it still gives me that little crease. So other than that, it looks really good. I ate lunch and everything, so it's not really like broken up around my mouth. I don't know, it looks good to me. My makeup looks really good on top of it, I feel like bronzer and all of that sits really nicely. And yeah, I don't know, I posted this boomerang on my Instagram, and I had like 5 or 6 people message me in the first like 10 minutes asking what foundation it was. So people are definitely interested, and they think it looks just as good as I do. But yeah, so it's been about 4 hours now, and I will update you again later. Okay, so it is now a little after 9, which means it's almost been 9 hours since I put my makeup on, and the last check-in of the day. So I do have my ring light on. I'm going to turn it down just a little bit. Okay, so I gotta be quick because my camera's about to die. Overall, I think that it still looks really, really good. I didn't do any touch-ups today. The only thing that I did was a couple of hours ago, probably like 2 hours ago, I just kind of went over with a sponge, no product or anything, and just kind of blended out the creases because I was getting the lines in between my eyebrows and my chin and then around my nose. Didn't put any powder on, didn't do any of that, and it still looks really good. It's holding up really well, so overall I love it. I think that I'll definitely want to use it a couple more times before I give you like my for sure answer if it's a holy grail product. But 9 hours of wear and like no real issues with it breaking up, with my skin getting too oily. I think that this is a really good foundation for a really good price, and I definitely think that it's worth your money. So thank you guys so much for watching. That's it for today's video. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe and click that post notification bell so you don't miss out on any of my videos, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Got something in my eye. Asking, oh god, oh goodness, oh
the closest airport is
oh god,
airport.
Oh, okay. Insane. That is oh, okay.